got back from a little morning walk, get the day started right. I got my coffee brewed, and at noon, I'm gonna go see Spider-Man, brand new day in IMAX. So I'm pretty excited. We're gonna make today a good day. Now that it's here and I've been waiting so long for it, I kinda don't want it to be over, and I'm a little afraid that I'm gonna go to the movie and not enjoy it, but I think I'm gonna enjoy it. It looks pretty good, and I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to movies and movie criticism, so let's get the day started. So yesterday was New Comic Book Day, and it's a very light day, not too many new books, but there was one new book that I did pick up, and I left my bag in the car last night. So I went and got it after my walk this morning. So this was the main pickup, the What If Spider-Man on New Comic Book Day. You can get up to 3 of the dollar comics for free. And I saw these little like Pizza Hut promos, and I just thought they looked really cool and really nostalgic. I had never seen something quite like this, and they're not even full-sized comic books. They're kind of thin, but there's not a bunch of advertisements in them, which is really cool. It's kind of just one straight through mini story. Looks like there's a lot of dialogue, but the cover on both of them is a wraparound, which I also thought was super cool. Captain America, Daredevil, the Falcon, Wasp battle the forces of Hydra. 1994, so that's when this was made, supposedly. Over here they're talking about community service. But to be a hero in your community, you don't need superpowers. There are many local programs which could use your time and help. Want to be a real hero? Get involved. Like, look at that. The art in here is really good. So then last but not least, we got the Spider-Man, the What If Spider-Man, and I'm not going to look at the pictures too much, but just in case you guys aren't picking this up, I'm just going to do a little flip through, kind of show you what the art style's like, because I almost didn't get it, but then I saw what they were doing with the artwork on Symbiote Spidey or Venom or whatever's going on with Kraven here, and I thought this was super cool, so I was like, I have to pick this up, at least the first issue, and then maybe get the rest in the trade, but for now, first issue's mine. So while I was at the comic book shop, I also picked up a couple extra goodies. I've been picking up this Burst Protocol pack because there is a specific card for my deck that I am looking for in these packs, so I'm hoping that there's some good luck in these packs because they were sitting in my car all night. You know, they were marinating in the car. I'm not feeling lucky on this one. Okay. Oh, that's not it, but that's still cool. Got a secret rare. Good enough to make the hunt continue and to not completely discourage me. So, cheers to that. I know that movie theater popcorn is delicious, and I always plan to not get it, and then I get there and it smells so good that I just can't help but buying it. So my recent thing, don't tell the movie theater employees, has been to make a bag of popcorn at home, dump out a little less than half into a bowl. We'll use that for later because I'm sure we'll be watching some TV tonight. We can even put a Spider-Man themed chip clip on there. You put it in your performative tote bag. Put like a jacket or a blanket on top. You can put whatever snacks you want in here. I'm about to put my Dr. Pepper Zero. And for that soda, I'm gonna get a water cup, fill it up with ice. The system's trying to play you, you gotta play the system, that's all I'm saying. Oh, hey, how's it going? One ticket to the Odyssey, please. Yeah, thank you.
Baby, let me get you up to speed. I don't know that you agree with me, but I think that we were meant to be.
Listen! Chevy is called the heartbeat of America for a reason.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker.
I saw the guy next to me at the Spider-Man movie had a mask, and I was like, hey, I got a mask too. Maybe we could take each other's photos. And then we took each other's photos. I'm at Walmart to see if there's any more brand new day merch that I haven't spent money on, and also the new Yu-Gi-Oh set that's out. Yo, I've been wanting to get back into Beyblade lately, and this is enticing. But I can't find the action figures. It's been a couple hours. I've had some time to process things. This movie even got me to stop doom scrolling on my damn phone asking what would Spider-Man do. Got the notebook out and wrote down my thoughts. Spoiler warning right now, because we are going to be talking about the movie and spoilers. So, we get the isolated Peter Parker, he's alone, but what I liked about this movie is it did not romanticize that sort of thing, and we will get to that. Peter in this movie has an in with the police. I forgot her name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. And this was cool because he had her direct phone number, and they were having these conversations where she was like, you need to take a vacation, you need to take a break, and he was like, no, I'm fine, I'm just gonna keep pushing, and it ended up having repercussions. But seeing them have that relationship, kind of like Batman does with Detective Gordon, I thought was really cool. I was originally worried, like many other people, that this movie was going to feel clustered with having the Punisher and the Hulk and Jean Grey and ninjas and Black Widow, even Scorpion, but the way that they used all of these characters as sort of a device or a vehicle for Jean Grey's character was really interesting. So everybody kind of got a moment to shine, but the movie wasn't heavily focused on those characters. And if you've never seen a Spider-Man movie before, it probably wouldn't matter all that much. You would just know that, like, oh, these are Spider-Man bad guys, kind of like if you were reading a comic book. Which is another thing that I really liked about this movie and about superhero movies recently, that we're just leaning into the comic bookiness and getting away from that. How do we make this feel like real life? Yeah, like it doesn't need to look like The Matrix. Not everything needs to look like The Dark Knight. So we get a good way through the movie, and they let it slip that Jean Grey is the sort of, but not really, antagonist of the story. Peter's trying to make this inhibitor thing that will not only stop his spider powers from going crazy, but can stop Jean Grey's powers from going crazy, and then he ends up helping to capture her, and then he realizes that he messed up because the police, the defense squad, is actually the bad party in the situation. And then he goes to save Jean Grey, but Jean Grey's already saving herself and wants nothing to do with it. And then Peter finally lets her into his mind, and she has this beautiful moment with Aunt May. Aunt May kind of expresses the importance of not being alone, and community, and people loving Peter and Jean for not just what they can do and because of their special abilities, but because of just who they are and just simply them existing and being there. We get this part where the Punisher is trying to save Spider-Man or whatever, so he shoots at Jean Grey, I think, and then Spider-Man blocks it, and then he ends up about to die, and then Jean Grey saves him. That part felt like a little overwritten to me. I didn't think that was totally necessary, but I don't know, it was okay. Then more towards the end, we have Peter walking out of the hospital, and then the Punisher disguises himself as Spider-Man so Peter can escape, and everybody's cheering for Spider-Man. And Peter's sort of amongst the crowd, seeing and recognizing how appreciated he is. It's a really special moment. And then at the very end, Peter sees Ned in the deli and walks up to him, and they instinctively do their handshake together, and then Ned instantly is like, Peter Parker, oh my gosh, and so it's kind of implied that he remembered who Peter was. And the main message of the movie is community, friends and family, and being together and doing things isolated and alone and not talking about how you feel and suppressing things is not the way to make it through. And I like how the story is literally about Peter thinking that he has to make these hard decisions by himself and go through these hard things by himself, and he thinks that he's doing the right thing. But in reality, he's not doing the right thing because he's preventing other people from making their own decisions. And if they can make their own decisions, they would choose to stick by his side, even if it's dangerous, because they love him. Great pacing, color grading, action scenes. I love the way they recreated the comic book covers. The chemistry between the actors was amazing. Honestly, I need to rewatch the movie before I give it a rating, but like, it's great. I mean, it's probably it's definitely the best Tom Holland Spider-Man. Maybe I shouldn't say definitely. It's probably the best Tom Holland Spider-Man movie that we have. It was really good. Before I go, I wanted to find something Spider-Man related at Walmart. Couldn't find anything. But throughout the month, I have been buying so much Spider-Man shit. So I'm gonna do like a tiny little haul for you guys. So first of all, we got this guy. I pretty much just got this because I was like, I can get a Lego Spider-Man on a skateboard for $5. So, I need to build this at some point. This is like pathetic. Like, Lego, what are we doing with this minifigure? That is absolutely ridiculous, abhorrent behavior. Next, I've been needing a pencil bag for the longest time. So when I was shopping for my groceries and I saw this, you know I had to do it to them. It's like a little backpack. It came with 2 pins. This was only $6. The pins alone probably would have cost $6 if I would have bought it anywhere else. It's got a strap that I can attach to a notebook. Marvel has their Premier Collection, which is kind of similar to DC's Compact Comics, which are very popular right now. This is my first Premier Collection. I really just bought it because it's a Spider-Man story. I haven't read it yet because, oh shit, I should show you the other one that I got. Hold on. I also got, that's funny, the other one. This is the other one.
You see what I did there? A lot of this stuff was in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So if you're looking to start with comic books, pick this up. This reprint just came out. It was kind of hard to find before. So if you want to get it now. Almost done with this. Reading this next probably, but I might need a little break from Spider-Man comics. I know, crazy to say. But while I'm talking about the comics, I also got and read this one this month, which this was only $10, and I really want Marvel to keep doing more stuff like this because it wasn't one consistent story throughout the whole thing, but it was still, like, for the money, that was a good product right there. I was at Target. I was going to impulsively buy the Spider-Man Brand New Day Funko Pop. Decided instead to impulsively buy the Daredevil Spider-Man mashup one. And I decided to get this just because I thought this would be less common. I'm probably going to end up going back for the other Spider-Man anyway. And Daredevil and Spider-Man are like two of my favorite Marvel superheroes. Putting them together into one figure is really cool. And then I didn't get this recently. A friend gave me this a long time ago, but I just wanted to show it off because it's kind of in the same realm. This Arachnite figure, and this is Moon Knight and Spider-Man combined. So, I don't know. These two go pretty well together. Okay, I also got this redo of the Andrew Garfield Marvel Legends. I'm debating if I want to open it or not. There's so many of those on shelves, so I don't know that it's actually going to be worth anything in the box in the long run. And then I also got this one. I'm going really fast because my phone is alerting me that I'm out of storage. This keeps happening to me every single day, which is why it's so hard to record videos, but I want to try. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little vlog, little review. Maybe I'll do more of an in-depth review after I see the movie again, marinate on it a little bit more. But yeah, happy Brand New Day. Thanks for watching.
Your hope dangling by a string, I'll share in your suffering to make you well, to make you well. Give me reasons to believe.